Pixie dust. What is my definition of dark ones? Well, let's not go with my definition because I could be wrong. Let's just ask the guys. Could you define for us what you mean when you say dark ones? Yeah, they are the ones, pixie dust, who are deliberately choosing not to walk the light path. They are controlling and manipulating other people purposefully, not accidentally, because they want to pull them off their path. These are the people who metaphorically have chosen to live in the darkness, not in the sunshine, because some of the nefarious activities they get involved in, this controlling, distracting, running people around by the nose, needs to be done under cover of darkness. So that would be them. And the thing to understand about them is that Creator still says they're beautiful, perfect, resplendent, magnificent souls. They're just making choices that are against their best interests in this lifetime. They can change on a dime whenever they are ready. They can shift back into the light. And by shifting back in the light, that means to come into alignment with your soul, to live your purpose, to do what you came here for, to share love and light with the world. They're not doing that. They're not sharing love and light. They might pretend that they are, but what they're doing is they're lying, manipulating, corrupting. We've seen a lot of that, over the last 10 years or so. Things have really gone downhill because it's like somebody went to the corner of the earth, picked up the turf and peeled it back to reveal all of the darkness, the lies, the corruption that's been hiding there in safety while they did their nefarious deeds. So they've been exposed. We've now seen them more than we've ever seen them before. And that's part of this process that we're going through, because it's got to be corrupt, or it's got to be exposed to the light so it can be transmuted. So it has the opportunity if it wants to shift. And if it doesn't, then it's going to fall away. Those dark ones, from my understanding, are not going to be going to Earthtopia. There won't be a place for them. And eventually they'll probably creep back in, because there has to be balance, right? We can't totally get rid of it. It's always there, polarity, but they won't be prominent. They won't be interfering. We will have overcome them at that point. We'll be on to them, which we're starting to be now. So that's part of this journey for all of us. It's developing that sight to see clearly what is true for us and to walk that path, to not get pulled in by deceit, corruption, and lies. Because they're very clever. They can tell you things that sound really close to what you believe, just a little bit off. And the next thing you know, you're following them right down a dark path without even realizing it. And that's what we're seeing, at least here in the US. So many people, mind-boggling to me, that people who say they follow Jesus also follow the dark one, who, the orange guy, and don't see the corruption. They even called him Jesus. That makes me nauseous. How could they not see that if they are followers of Jesus? But they were tricked. Little by little by little, they were sucked in until they can't see the truth anymore. And if you ever read Revelation, it predicted that in there, that the people who were supposedly the faithful would be fooled, and they would end up following the dark one. So that really went off on a tangent I hadn't intended, but I hope it helps, Pixie Dust.